So about meditation. Nowadays meditation, the word has become so much popularized. Everybody is talking about meditation, meditation, meditation. But do we really understand what does it mean by meditation? What is your idea? I am just curious to know, what is meditation? Can anybody tell what is meditation?
Understand yourself.
Okay, understanding yourself. Okay, then? Huh? Being with yourself. Okay, then anything else? Observing the body activity and maybe also the emotional activity. Okay.
Learn to be neutral.
Learn to be neutral. Okay.
Calm the spirit.
Calm the spirit. Okay. Then?
Ekagrate.
Ekagrate, the concentration. Okay. Deep focus. Yeah. There are very nice things about the meditation. When we are talking this meditation or the dhyana, in the Sanskrita it is called as the dhyana. So it comes as a part of Ashtanga Yoga. In the yogic science, there is description of this 8 limbs of yoga. Ashta anga. Ashta means 8. Anga means limbs. 8 limbs of the yoga. They call yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana, samadhi. So here dhyana comes just before the state of samadhi. Samadhi is the state where you become ultimately one with this universe, or becoming that ultimate union of you and yourself. That is samadhi. So dhyana or the meditation is not the state where you just simply sit down with your eyes closed and you listen to some guided notes. That is actually not meditation. That is not dhyana, that is mauna. There is difference between dhyana and mauna. Dhyana is the, in Ashtanga Yoga, it is the 7th step just before the samadhi. 7th step of the Ashtanga Yoga, whereas mauna is staying silent, just observing and focusing, being mindful about the activities, just observing your physical and emotional movements and trying to observe and understand what's happening and calm down the spirit. All these things comes under mauna, the practice of silence. It is actually not even the meditation. To reach the level of the meditation, the actual meditation, we should at least, if it's not like, oh, you have to pass all these things, but at least we should introduce ourselves to all these previous steps of the Ashtanga Yoga. Then only you can be involved in the process of the meditation. What is that previous steps? Yama. What is yama? Anybody has any idea? Okay, yama matlab not that's Yama Dharma Raja. No, not that. So yama means ethics. So Yama Dharma Raja, why he got that name? Yama Dharma, ethics. Yama word meaning is ethics. If at all you want to prepare yourself for the meditation, the first thing what you have to learn is some ethics, the basic ethics. What are they? Ahimsa, Satyam, Asteyam, Brahmacharya, Aparigraha. There are 5 ethics introduced to prepare yourself for the 8 limbs of yoga. That is ahimsa. The first thing is ahimsa. You should learn to practice non-violence. Again, what is non-violence? I am not hitting you. Not just that. I am not hurting you with my talk. Not just that. Kaya, vacha, manasa. Physically, verbally, or even emotionally, I should not hurt anyone. That is the real practice of non-violence. Kaya, vacha, manasa. Okay. Let's imagine that I am able to maintain this by not verbally damaging someone else, emotionally not damaging, and even physically I am not hurting anyone else. Is it the non-violence? No, not just that. When I say anyone else, it is not just you and the people outside. It's also your body and your own mind. Because when we talk in the reality, who is me? Me is means not this body. This body is not mine. This is like a rented place for this lifetime. For this lifetime we have got this body. So this body is not me. It is mine. It is my body, but it is not me. This emotion is not me. It is my emotion, but it is not me. So when we say the practice of non-violence, verbally, physically or emotionally, it is not just for others. It is also for your own body and emotions. That is the toughest part. You can completely spend one whole day without damaging others, physically, verbally or emotionally. But you cannot spend a day where you are not damaging your body and your mind. If at all, let's say you are diabetic and you want to eat a bowl full of dessert. For you it is just like a craving. For you it is just like, oh, I want to eat it. But in terms of the ethics, that is himsa. That is the practice of violence to your body, where your body is not convenient. Your body is not happy with something, what you are offering. But just because you lose to control your sense organs, you fail to control your sense organs, and by that you are performing himsa to your own body. Doctor told you to exercise 1 hour a day, but you are not willing to do it. You are not doing it. You are not feeling motivated to do it. People will never consider this as himsa. People consider it as laziness. But this laziness is not just the simple laziness. When it is impacting the health of your own, your physical body, your emotional body, then that is also himsa. That is also the practice of violence. So if you want to prepare yourself for the meditation, first thing is learn non-violence. Then satya, being truthful to your own self and to others. Being truthful or faking as you are a truthful person to someone else is very easy. But being truthful to your own self, it is really tough, because here you are not proving someone else. It is for your own benefit. You have to prove yourself that I am being truthful. That is the second step. Ahimsa satyam asteyam. Not longing or not willing to get something just because someone else has it. For example, if he is wearing this beautiful t-shirt, if I say that, oh, he is wearing this t-shirt, even I want to have it, that is not right. But you yourself like, oh, I like this color, I like this yellow, the blue color, and I want to wear one t-shirt which is blue in color, which is in this quality, that is okay. Asteya does not mean that you should not desire anything. No, you can desire everything what you want to, but not just because she has something or he has something. That is asteya. Ahimsa, satyam, asteya, brahmacharya. Brahmacharya is being loyal to any one person. If you are a married person, then being loyal to that particular person only, that one particular partner only, no matter how good he is, how bad he is. You are staying loyal to that one particular person is brahmacharya. Or if you are an unmarried person, then being loyal with all your ethics and not seeing other people like one after another, swifting and changing the partner is not the practice of brahmacharya. So, Naishtika brahmacharya and Vaivahika brahmacharya. There are two types of the brahmacharya explained. So, for the people who are unmarried, they have to follow the Naishtika brahmacharya. The people who got married, they have to follow the Vaivahika brahmacharya. And aparigraha. Aparigraha is the one important thing where I am not receiving anything for free. That is practice of aparigraha. Have you ever seen in our Indian tradition, maybe in other place also, I am not that aware, so I am sorry if I am wrong. In Indian tradition, we have a method like wherever you go, for the wedding ceremony, for the naming ceremony, for any ritual, when you are going, even when you are going to a hospital to visit a patient just to check how he is doing, you always carry something. Because when I am going to attend the marriage, I am going to eat there. So it's our culture, it's the practice of aparigraha. Aparigraha, that receiving anything which is given to you, that is parigraha. Not receiving everything which is given you for free, that is aparigraha. It is there in our blood, it is there in our practice. Even if you go for one marriage function, just because you are eating the food over there, you are going to gift something, whatever it is. If it is 10 rupee, 1000 rupee, doesn't matter. If it is a gold chain or whatever it is, it doesn't matter. But there is a tradition that you give something and then you eat. It is same with any ceremony, anywhere. Even if you go anybody home, just to relatives home, do you go with the empty hand? No, you always give something, because that is the practice of aparigraha. If you want to achieve the state of the meditation, then you should stop taking anything for free, no matter whatever it is. It should not be taken for free, because that impacts the journey of your spirituality. That's why always you have to give whatever it is possible from your end and then receive something. That is aparigraha. So these are the 5 main ethics for preparing yourself for the meditation.
Can you give back later?
Sorry?
Can you give back later? Or does it need to be like immediate?
Yes, so technically it has to be given at the time when you are receiving. But if at all you understand it on the later aspect, or then you felt, oh, I took this but I did not give anything back, then you can even give it late, no problem. But when you are having this sense, when you are like taking something, you should not take it as it is your, hakku annadake ಏನಂತಾರೆ? You should not take it as your right. Oh, I am going to the wedding and eating is my right. No, it is not for granted. You have to take it with all the possible that emotional level understanding that, okay, I need to give it back to you something else, but right now I am not in a state to give something, but definitely I'll give something even in the later stages. That should be the mentality at least. If at all you are not in the stage to give something right now, at least that mentality has to be there, where you don't take anything for the granted, or you don't think that, oh, it's their duty, they are giving it. It's their duty anyway, they have cooked for all thousands of the people. So I am eating as a one person, what happens? Even if I eat, even if I don't eat, that marriage food will be a waste. So I don't owe anything to them. It is their duty, they are giving the food. No, that mindset has to be changed. That is the ethics, yama. Ahimsa, satyam, asteyam, brahmacharya, aparigraha. This is, see, in the Ashtanga yoga, in the 8 limbs of the yoga, first principle, ethics, and in that 5 subtypes. It is very huge topic. I can talk for days together, or we can even make a workshop of months together just about the 8 limbs of yoga. There is a lot of things to understand and to implement. Just listening to the class will not help you, please understand. You have to implement it, then only it is useful. Otherwise, without implementation, just listening and just having all the informations is simply waste. Waste of my time, waste of your time, all the energy, simply waste. No. And then second comes yama, niyama. Niyama means certain rules and regulations to be followed before entering into all these 8 limbs of the yoga, that is niyama. Niyama is shaucha, santosha, tapaha, swa, adhyaya, ishvara, pranidhana. Again 5 steps in the rules and regulations. Shaucha, that is keeping yourself clean. There are some people who don't even take bath once a day. So shaucha means the physical cleaning, emotional cleaning, aura cleansing, and cleaning your emotion, physical, and all the possible level has to be cleaned. That is niyama, that is rules. Shaucha. Then santosha, staying happy. Again, just about as I was telling, when you prioritize yourself, when you start to value yourself, you will stay happy, not because all people around me are, very much supportive. If I am smiling right now, that doesn't mean that I have everything, well balanced around me. No. Whether it is in balance or not, whether people are supportive or not, whether the situations are supportive or not. If I still choose to smile, that is santosha. Staying happy in every single moment because you value your time and your life. This life is precious. Understand this and stay happy every single moment because you are breathing, because you are alive. You don't need some big reason to celebrate. Right this moment, I am not dead, I am breathing, I am talking, I am able to sit. That self is enough. We don't have to look for some big reason to stay happy or to celebrate. Every single moment, if you are able to breathe, you can celebrate that moment. No matter people around you are supportive or not, you have to stay happy. That is santosha. That is also, see, rules. It is not an option. It is not like, oh, if you want to stay happy, stay happy. No. If you want to achieve these 8 steps of the yoga, then you have to learn to stay happy. Shaucha, santosha, tapaha. Tapaha means continuous effort. Tapas means not only like going to Himalayas and sitting with om, 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 om. Not just that. Tapa means whatever you are doing. If you are a teacher, if you are a doctor, if you are a soldier, whatever you are, whatever the work you are doing, do it with a complete involvement, just like the tapas. You have to burn yourself into the duties what you are performing. Tapa, burning, not the burning with the fire. It is involving yourself completely into all the responsibilities what you are doing. As a daughter, as a mother, as a wife, as whatever the role you are getting in a daily life, that you have to do to the fullest with complete involvement. That is tapas. Tapasya means not just sitting in Padmasana and going to Himalayas and leaving all your responsibilities and going to some cave is not tapas. Tapas means staying in the responsibility, staying with all these difficult people, staying with all the unsupported family, but still involving yourself completely into your duties and responsibilities is the tapas. Shaucha, santosha, tapaha. Swa adhyaya is the 4th rule. That is, you have to learn yourself every day. Rather than wasting your energy and time in understanding others, in understanding and analyzing why she did like that, why he did like that, why he is doing like this, and analyzing others, you have to invest your time into analyzing yourself. Study yourself, understand the abilities what this physical body and mind has got. Our body and mind has immense possibilities which we are using less than 3%. Even a successful person, the most successful person on this planet is using only 3% of his abilities. Forget about us. We are like maybe not even 1%. So when there is a lot of immense possibility into this and you are wasting this, rather than wasting your energy into understanding others, try to do the Swa Adhyaya, learn yourself, see the possibilities, what better I can do, what I can improve in myself, what I have to do to improve myself much, much better. So every day, yourself should be your competition. You should become much better than yesterday, little much better than yesterday. And tomorrow should be much better than today. Like this, you have to invest on yourself. That is Swa Adhyaya. And the Ishvara Pranidhana is the last rule. That is, whatever comes in your life, you have to surrender and give it to the higher source of the energy. Whatever the form of the God you believe into, whatever the source of creation you believe into, you just have to surrender everything to the higher source of energy. That is Ishvara Pranidhana. Ishvara Pranidhana is not being religious. It does not mean that being devoted to any one particular God. Definitely not. Here Ishvara Pranidhana means surrendering yourself and offering everything, whatever comes in your life, to the higher source of energy. That makes you feel much relieved. Because let's imagine, like if you have the rose garden in your in your home. So you are offering that rose to Lord every day. Okay. So if at all you don't have one, let's say that one flower which is jasmine flower, which is not there in your garden. You cannot offer something which is not there in your garden. Whatever which is available in your garden, that you can offer to the God. Similarly, in your life, One day you may receive a lot of success, blessings, good things. Just offer it to the higher source of the creation. If you believe in God, just offer it to the God. Another day you may receive a lot of insult, insecurities, or unhealthy emotions, fightings, or the difference of the opinions, mean comments, negativity, negative harsh emotions. You may get all these things. But when you are practicing this Ishvara Pranidhana, you are not keeping anything with you. Whatever comes in your daily life, everything you are offering to that higher source of energy, so that you feel relieved, that you feel the burdens are less, because you are not having that ego that, oh, I am doing all these things, I am managing all these things, I am doing. No, you are understanding that I am just surrendering, offering everything to the Lord, and He is the one who is taking care of. So that feeling will give you a lot of relief. That makes you really feel calm and composed with your emotions as well. That's why the last rule is Ishvara Pranidhana. Just offer everything. Do not keep anything to yourself. Whatever comes in your life, whether it is happiness or sorrow, success or even the failures, whether it is superiority complex or the inferiority complex, both are not good. Do not keep anything to yourself. Just offer it to God. So this is the second, we are completing the second step, Yama and Niyama. Then comes Asana. Asana Siddhi means not doing Shirshasana, not doing 108 Surya Namaskar and all these things. If at all you are sitting like this, just now, right now, comfortably sit once again. Let me see. However you are, sit comfortably and try how long you can sit in the same posture without moving a single finger in your body. Statue. Sit like a statue and just listen to me. Let's see how long you can sit like a statue. You should not move. Should not move anything. Not even the fingers. Not even the lips. Nothing. Don't move anything. Sit like a statue. You remember we used to play that game in the childhood, statue. Yes. Start. This is Asana Siddhi, when you are able to sit in particular posture, like Makarasana, when you are able to do like a Makara, that is crocodile, for certain time duration, when you can stay comfortable and stable in that posture, that is called as Asana Siddhi. In any posture, however you are sitting, if you are able to sit at least for 48 minutes, 1 minute, 1 Muhurta Kala, then we can say that you have got this Asana Siddhi. Continue, you are still in statue game. Don't move. Stay like a statue. Let's see how long you can stay that. That is Asana Siddhi, means staying stable and comfortable in one posture, whatever it could be. Padmasana, Siddhasana, Sukhasana, Vrakshasana, whatever it is. But you should be holding into that posture, not like forcefully, not like painfully. You should be Sthiram Sukham Asanam. Asana means Sthira, that is stability. Sukha means comfortable. You should be stable and comfortable in that posture. If you are stable and comfortable in one particular posture for certain time duration, then you can say that you have got the Asana Siddhi. Then comes Pranayama. Then comes Pratyahara. Pratyahara is again the bridge between this physical and the emotional aspects of our life, or the spiritual aspects of our life. Pratyahara. Then Dharana. Holding on to all these practices what you have learnt so far. And then you will be eligible to enter the state of the meditation. Then comes this meditation, Dhyana. Otherwise, most of the time, in the name of the Dhyana, we are only practicing the silence. That is Mauna. That is not Dhyana. That is not Dhyana. So, we are practicing Mauna. So, real meaning of the meditation is not simply sitting and closing your eyes with something what you desire for. No. It is much deeper meaning. It has much more deeper aspect of the spirituality, or it's the inward journey. Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi is not the physical practice. It is the practice which is done in the inward path. all the initial things, yama, niyama, asana, pranayama are this external practice which is done for this physical body. But later on, dharana, dhyana, samadhi is for the inward journey. It is the internal journey, not the external. It cannot be measured in the external thing. It cannot be articulated in, you cannot ever, explain the experience of this dharana, dhyana, samadhi. It can only be felt. And if at all we are all doing the same state of the practice of the dharana, dhyana and the samadhi, each one of us may feel different. With the same single practice, the experience will be different depending on how intensely we are doing that, how much involvement we are having into that practice. So, meditation will be definitely helpful, but whether we are actually doing the meditation or not, that is the question. But I would say that at least the practice of the silence or the mauna has to be done every day. In a day, at least for 1 hour, try to zip your mouth. At least for 1 hour in 24 hours, like not in the time when you are sleeping, other times, in a day when you are aware or when you are awake, please try to zip your lips so that you can at least practice the mauna. That is also having a lot of benefits.
With surrounding people.
With surrounding people, yeah, people are here, everybody is sitting, but you should choose to and try to follow all these things, whatever I have told in a daily life.
You will not succeed in one effort.